Hello, CBCGL family. My name is Catherine Liu, and I am the Children's Minister here at CBCGL. It has only been a year since I first began serving the church in this capacity, and it has been an honor and a privilege to do so. It is not often that one's first year of serving at a church includes spending more than half of that time in lockdown during a pandemic. But God has been faithful through it all, and thank you all for your love and support and prayers during this past year, especially in this unprecedented time. Without further ado, I would like to begin our Children's Ministry report. Children's Ministry would not be possible without our Kids Ministry lead team and service teams. Besides myself, our lead team consists of Deacon Thomas Chen, who has faithfully served the past 2 years as a children's deacon, and our Kids Ministry Committee. Our Kids Ministry Committee is made up of Sodi Kwan, who is our nursery coordinator, Saijing Zhang, our Friday coordinator, Shu Lam, our Kingdom Kids Sunday Worship coordinator, and our general manager, Xiuzhen Li. We have 2 other coordinator positions that are currently empty, the Sunday School coordinator and Older Kids Sunday Worship coordinator. Our Kids Ministry service teams are comprised of 6 different teams with about 50 adult coworkers and roughly 20 plus youth coworkers and volunteers. As you may see, we have several youth who are faithfully serving as Sunday school teachers, and our Life Force team consists of all the youth who volunteer in children's ministry, whether it's through teaching, leading games, or leading worship. Our nursery team has about 17 adult coworkers who rotate in pairs, serving in the nursery each Sunday. They faithfully care for our infants and toddlers while also sharing Bible stories and singing songs with them. However, due to the pandemic, there has not been a need for the nursery team to serve online. Once we are able to safely return to the church, our nursery team will be there to care for the physical and spiritual needs of the children. Our Friday team consists of 2 teams of small group leaders, 10 adult coworkers in total. We have 2 adult small group leaders assigned per small group, except for Kingdom Kids small group, which has 3 small group leaders. And each of our small group leaders switch off every 2 to 3 months. Our small groups from preschool to 6th grade have been meeting online currently. Normally we have 5 small groups, but with our online format we have 4 small groups. Kingdom Kids, which is preschoolers to 1st grade, Kingdom Builders, which is 2nd to 4th grade, and World Changers 5, which is 5th grade, and World Changers 6 for 6th grade. We continue to use the 252 Kids curriculum provided by Think Orange, and this is a curriculum that was used previously, but we did not purchase the curriculum from them until last year. These small groups are vital as our small group leaders are not just teachers but also disciplers. We focus not just on biblical knowledge but also helping our children understand the difference between knowing the Bible and actually applying God's Word in their daily lives. It's about living life together. Our Sunday school team consists of 20 adult and youth teachers, including substitute teachers, who rotate on a quarterly basis. Most serve 2 quarters in a year, and in the past year we've actually had some teachers step down from children ministry, so we are looking for those who are willing to serve as teachers. We have 1 couple and several youth step up to teach, especially during this pandemic time, which we are thankful to God for. And we continue to use the Gospel Project for Kids curriculum provided by Lifeway, which has been vital in teaching our children the Bible and how God's Word is important in our daily lives. Our Sunday worship team serves the older elementary students from 2nd to 6th grade. We currently have 3 adult coworkers who help lead worship, as well as several youth. In addition, many brothers and sisters have been eager to preach to our younger generation, including our pastoral staff, pastors' wives, elders, and deacons. At the beginning of the pandemic and subsequent lockdown, we did not have online Sunday worship because we wanted to encourage parents to lead their children and attend worship services together, or have family worship at home. We believe that faith and church start from the home. As we have been working to partner with parents, encouraging them to lead their children and take charge of their children's spiritual education, this was an opportune time for families to grow closer to God and to each other. Several parents expressed how encouraged they were when they spent time reading the Bible and praying with their kids or attended Sunday worship online together as a family. And while we continue to support our parents, we also look to restart Sunday worship online soon. Our Kingdom Kids Sunday worship team serves younger elementary and pre-elementary students, so children from preschool to first grade. Typically, we have 4 adult coworkers who teach and or lead worship, and they rotate on a weekly basis. We also have youth leaders who volunteer to lead worship twice a month. Recently, we started online worship on September 20th for our younger children. Previously, we did not have any official online Sunday program for them, although we did have an informal Sunday online hangout led by 2 of our children ministry coworkers, Zhang Yue and his wife Ying. And if you look at the picture, you see how the kids are clearly very engaged as teacher Elizabeth is teaching them the Bible story. During this time, many of our coworkers had some trouble with technology and knowing how to engage with students online. It has been a learning experience for all of us, myself especially. And I'm grateful for the brothers and sisters who have been willing to learn and serve together during this challenging time. I'm also thankful for Christian organizations that serve to help churches by providing online ministry training for ministry leaders and coworkers. Some of the highlights of this year, based on the 3 priorities are, for prayer, we have been encouraging families to pray and have devotions together. One resource to help with that are the 3-minute devotions for girls and 3-minute devotions for boys, books that Mrs. Priscilla Lee provided just before the lockdown. Several of our parents shared how helpful those books were, and we also encourage kids to pray during small group and Sunday school. For small groups, we meet online with the kids every Friday with an average of 25 students joining each week. This number was lower during the summertime, but it has been encouraging to see students being more engaged in small groups. For outreach, there hasn't been active evangelism going on outside of the church in regards to local outreach and kids ministry, aside from our Vacation Bible School summer camp that was held online during the 2nd week of August. Our VBS director, Angie Zuo, and our VBS team did an amazing job and were incredibly creative and flexible before and during the week of VBS. We are especially thankful to Angie Zuo for her faithful service. We had almost 80 campers registered. 70 of those campers attended during the actual week, with about 59% not from our church. Our VBS team consisted of 52 adults and youth coworkers. We also sent out emails and small gifts to follow up with children and parents afterwards. In addition to outreach and other highlights, we did increase our presence online through our church's website. One of the blessings of the pandemic is the utilization of our church's website to get information out to the public. On the Children Ministry page, we have lessons and videos for Friday Fellowship and Sunday School, and also other resources for families. We hope to build up other forms of communication to reach out to more families online. Some other highlights that are not under the 3 priorities include 2 family outings that we planned. One was in August, where about 5 families joined as we hiked around the Great Meadows Wildlife Reservation. And the other is more recent, at the beginning of October, where 7 families joined as we picked apples at Farmer Dave's. And it was just great to be able to meet together in person again and to play and fellowship with each other, and to continue building bonds with one another. Our vision for next year is to see more children profess their faith in Jesus and have real personal relationships with Him. We look forward to working together with parents to encourage and equip families who are engaging in God's kingdom in our church and in our communities together. We also look forward to and will start plans to return to in-person children's church regarding our Friday and Sunday programs once there's indication that it is safe to do so. We will be sure to implement additional safety procedures in accordance to pandemic guidelines. One of the goals we have is to find and appoint a new VBS director for VBS 2021 by the end of this year. This is an important goal because of how vital VBS is for outreach, and in conjunction, how vital a VBS director is in order to make VBS happen. Also, we do face another transition in children ministry as Deacon Thomas will have fulfilled his 2-year service at the end of this year and is stepping down from the position. Thankfully, he has promised to stay on as a coworker. So we are excited and hope to appoint and welcome a new children's deacon or deaconess for the coming year. Finally, in addition, we hope to continue our previous plans and goals from 2019 and 2020 that were put on hold during the pandemic. This includes renovating our children's wing and making it more of a place the children feel is their own. Here at Kids Church, we believe that there is no age limit to being a believer and disciple of Jesus. We hope to see our children's lives changed by the gospel and living their lives in obedience to Christ. We hope to see families changed by the gospel and engaging in the work of Christ in our church and in our communities. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for listening, and may God bless you and your families richly and give you a faith and heart like a child's, to whom belongs the kingdom of God.